Yo, so me and my friends recently got into this game called GPO, also known as Grand Peace Online, and we've been grinding out for a long time now. This game is extremely addicting. If you haven't tried it yet, or you're clicking this video just because it's Roblox, I recommend you do try this game. It's recently becoming free. I was a beta player, but it recently dropped, and I think it was like 150k on the front page or something like that. So yeah, make sure you try this game out if you haven't yet. But basically in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to farm this sea beast known as the Sea Serpent. He's basically the mid-level armor drop that you want to go for. He also has a core that you can use, so you can summon him back to places with a 45-minute cooldown. It's pretty good for farming if you haven't gotten to the Kraken yet. He's much easier. He has like half the health or something like that. He's way easier to do. So what you're gonna need for this method guaranteed is to be at least maybe 225. That'll ease it up for you so you can do some good damage. Hopefully you have good damaging traits. If you're not using a devil fruit, you could always use Blackleg. I don't know if sword style works as well for this. I haven't used it myself, but I personally use Blackleg / demon step and my devil fruit in combination to do this. You also need a bounty. It doesn't matter what your bounty is, but it does go up, so you're gonna want to have a decent level bounty so that way you can get a high spawn rate and it won't take you like a million years just to spawn one serpent, because the goal here is to keep killing and respawning back to back to back. And this last one isn't required, but it's just optional, but it helps a lot as well to have like a small group. It doesn't have to be like 10 people or anything. It's just a small group, maybe 2 or 3 people. If you just so happen to want to bring 10 people, you always could. Make sure everybody's keeping up with their damage. It might help you kill like a multiple at once, but I just recommend having a few people with you. So basically the method is like literally a 5-minute method. You will be killing sea serpents in maybe 5 minutes total, rather than staying out in the water where they can destroy your boat. You're using some form of mobility to lure them back to Marine Base G1. So you want to come to Marine Base G1 and head out northwest, maybe north into the rough waters. That's where they spawn at. So once you get into the rough waters, you want to just leave your boat right there until they spawn. If you have multiple people, you're gonna have to wait there until everybody gets a sea serpent to spawn. You don't want to leave because you want the bounty in the area to be high. So once you get some to spawn, you just want to come straight back where you came from originally, and then you're gonna land on Marine Base G1. Once you land on Marine Base G1, it's essentially just a farm, so you just want to do a massive amount of damage. It doesn't matter if they despawn or not. I don't think they're gonna despawn unless you fly really far away, but even then they do follow you, so even if you try to escape through the water, they will follow you. That's the one good thing about this method, but we're gonna be utilizing that. So basically, once you farm your way up and you kill the sea serpent, if you don't get any drops, just rinse and repeat. If you're solo farming this, I think you get like 10,000 XP, because the damage that you dealt is what you're gonna receive in XP. So if you're soloing, you did 10k, you're gonna get 10,000. If you're with a group and you only did 500, you're only gonna get 500 XP. However, you still get the drop chances, so it's good. And all you have to do now is rinse and repeat. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want some more tutorials, make sure you go in the comments. I'm going to be taking some suggestions. And if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.